Hey, Casey Rae here.
Christmas is my favorite.
These are not my Christmas lights. These are my all the time lights.
It's Christmas time.
So I have a couple of tips on how to have a stress-free Christmas/holiday season. This is my first tip. Don't laugh, but this is for real, okay? You need to under-promise and over-deliver to your children. Kids are very accustomed to having oceans of toys and presents to swim in on Christmas morning. So you got to scale that back if you plan on cutting back and not being stressed out. But you can't just go from having presents stacked to the ceiling to giving them something they want, something they need, something to wear and something to read, as the Pinterest thing goes. They need to know what to expect. So if you've always given them an ocean of presents, then you have to let them know. So last year we did do the 4 present thing, and I sat them down and gave them talk about it and let them know that we're not going to be having a pile of stuff this year, so you need to pick what you really, really want. And you know what that caused them to do? They were intentional about what they wanted. They didn't just put a pile of stuff on a list just because it looked cool. They actually thought about it long and hard before they told me what it was that they wanted. So in turn, with it being such an intentional purchase, they have gotten use out of those items. Now, I definitely have been guilty in the past of just buying things just to buy them because I wanted their pile to be really high. I wanted my pictures to be impressive on Facebook, and I would see everybody else's kids and their Christmas and how tall their stack was, and I would feel bad. I was like, well, my stack wasn't that big. I must be a bad mom because my presents didn't amount to their presents, and that's just dumb. It's just a dumb way to look at it. Because honestly, when you think back to your childhood, what is the memories that stick out? Was it your Tamagotchi? Was it your Sally Secret doll? No. I mean, you might have really wanted that Sally Secret doll. I did. But that's not what stands out. What stands out to you is baking cookies with your grandma and going to see Christmas lights and making gingerbread houses. There's traditions that you did. That's what you're going to remember, and that's what's going to give you the warm and fuzzies when you think back about Christmas. It's not all this stuff. So why are we stressing ourselves out about it? Why are we worried about how tall our kids' stacks of presents are? It's not important, and it's dumb. And I'm guilty of it too. We all are. But we got to cut ourselves some slack, and we got to let our kids know that that's not what it's about, and their feelings aren't going to get hurt about it. I assure you, they just want to spend time with you. They want to spend time with their family, and they want to spend time with their friends, and they want to make memories with you. So my next tip is this. Go ahead and mark on your calendar. Be intentional about those things. You had your heart set on going ice skating with your kids. Well, then go ahead and pick a day. Go ahead and mark it off on your calendar. Find out when it opens. Find out how much tickets are. Set that money aside and do it. With so much stuff going on, if you don't make it your intention to do these things, it can easily slip by. Last year, we went to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. They had Christmas lights that you drove through, and then they had this little carnival, and they had games and like a s'mores station, and it was really magical for the kids. So find something like that within driving distance. It could be a couple of hours. You can make it a thing, because when you're not wasting a ton of money on presents that they're not going to use in a month's time, then you have more money to work with so that you can actually go and spend this time with them. But of course, buying gifts is part of it. And I'm not an Ebenezer Scrooge. I believe in buying gifts. I buy myself a lot of gifts this time of year because everything is on sale. I just bought this lipstick and it's terrible. But one of my favorite things that I did do for the kids last year, we did the something you want, something you need, wear, read, blah, blah, blah. We did that. But I also, on top of that, I got them all wallets. And inside of the wallets, I put gift cards to like Starbucks, the movie theater, and Barnes & Nobles, and a couple of different places. And in turn, that was giving them a gift of experience, because at the time we weren't going anywhere or doing anything at all. We were staying at home, we were paying off debt. We were not trying to spend money. So getting to go to Starbucks was a real treat for them. I mean, of course, you could put anything in the wallet you wanted to. You could get them cooking lessons or concert tickets or zoo passes, museum passes, theme park tickets, all kinds of stuff, experiences. But of course, that goes for anybody on your Christmas list. You don't have to get them physical things that are going to clutter up their space, that you're going to step on, or they're going to lose or break or tear up. But listen, I'm not saying don't buy that expensive thing on their list. I'm just saying, have them really think about it. If they could only get one thing they really, really wanted, what would it be? Are they just adding things to the list just because they know they can? Is it going to wind up in pieces on the floor a month from now? Just have them really think about it. What about Christmas gives you the warm and fuzzies? Focus more on that. Make more memories. Don't buy more things. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe it refreshed your perspective on a couple of things. If you guys have any really cool holiday traditions, be sure to leave that in the comments below. I would love to read about them. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You're my favorite. Peace and love.